I'm not expecting the Beehive to boycott or cancel Beyonce. Because if you can overlook the fact that Beyonce had an entire Beyonce experience in the Middle East where it is completely illegal to be homosexual and transsexual and is punishable by death, oh child, please, you can overlook anything. And I'm just keeping it real. They spoiled Beyonce in the Middle East. She got to perform. They had a dinner. They had a red carpet. From my understanding, they even had a little fashion show. They even dedicated an entire suite to Beyonce. The issue was not that she did all of this. It was who she was doing it for. The same people that were spoiling and accepting her are the same people who would have denied her Uncle Johnny and 90% of her fan base. I need to remind y'all, she's made it clear that she's been planning this tour for a couple of years. And that this album and this tour was dedicated to the LGBTQIA plus community and specifically the ballroom scene. And she still went to the Middle East and did that. And she has yet to say anything about it. That is why a lot of people who are loyal fans to Beyonce are upset. Because you have some Beehive members that are like, what's the big deal with her movie being in Israel? It's not a big deal that her movie's in Israel. It's who's watching her movie. Now these same individuals are taking her music to promote a genocide. And she said nothing. So I'm not saying that Beyonce is some pro-Israel, anti-black, anti-gay capitalist who cares nothing about any of us. What I'm saying is it's 2023. We as black folks don't have to dance or sing for anybody we don't want to, especially those who don't support us, who don't support the people that are for us, and who do not support our cause. Y'all think Beyonce God and she can stop wars. Y'all always expecting Beyonce to be an activist. This is why I'm not expecting the blind followers, the Beehive, to boycott or cancel Beyonce. Because they don't care that Beyonce has gone to regions where homosexuality and transsexuality is illegal. They don't care that Beyonce has catered to the same group of people that is against the marginalized people she's making music for. But as for the people that have always loved Beyonce, but we also pay attention to what's going on in the world, we do care.
First and foremost, you act like there's no gay people in the Middle East that didn't go to see Beyonce. Beyonce didn't do them a disservice. She did them a service. If her tour is about the LGBTQ and the ballroom scene, you don't think the Middle East knows that? So she went to the Middle East and still represented the LGBTQ and the ballroom scene. Period, poo. Gay people were at her concert in the Middle East. Just because you can't afford tickets to Beyonce doesn't mean that everybody else needs to wallow in your misery. People are in the closet. They showed up at her show. They still got to experience Beyonce. And she's representing the LGBTQ. How else do you bring awareness to a country that is doing those things? Everybody's trying to hate on Beyonce. And the reality is you just hate yourself. Beyonce did more for the gays in the Middle East than you're doing your little stank ass post right here, which you have your stitches and duets off. Girl, bye.
Nice smoothie, though.